Flammlachs, the word, comes from Flammen, which means blazed, and Lachs, which means salmon, so blazed salmon. It originated in Finland, but now it's very popular throughout Europe in the winter or Christmas markets. The salmon is pegged to a vertical board and positioned in front of a wood fire. Mary Jo and I love to go to the Christmas markets in the northern European countries. We've been to the markets in Bern, Switzerland, Vienna, Austria, Strasbourg, France, and Munich, Germany. These markets tend to be pretty meat heavy with sausages and stewed meats, so it's kind of refreshing to come across the Flammlachs station. My first experience with Flammlachs was in Strasbourg, France. The salmon had a salty, smoky quality to it, and in different markets it's served different ways. Some serve it with roasted potatoes, other with lettuce greens, and most often you'll see it in a roll or sometimes even in fancy whole grain bread. Usually Flammlachs is served with a sauce on the side, and it can range from a mustard to an herb kind of a creme fraiche to it like a tzatziki type sauce with cucumbers and dill. Often it's served with cucumbers and pickled red onions. I had been so intrigued by Flammlachs, and I thought it would be a great addition to the Maine winters, so I decided to build my own Flammlachs setup. We started with a fire pit. We designed and constructed a base of steel that included a metal trough to catch the drippings from the salmon. This is my friend Larry helping me assemble the cedar boards, which make up the four sides that the salmon get pegged to. After we finished the fire pit, I got out my chainsaw and started designing and building a bar out of birch logs and an old plank that I had at the farm. I laid out a salmon design, and we carved out a few cedar salmon for signage. The next step was the testing stage. I tested a few cure mixes and settled on a mixture with lemon zest. My first trial was in November of 2019, and it was the first time I got to use my fire pit. I hammered the wooden pegs through the cured salmon and started smoking my first side. It turned out amazing, so I created a menu and set up my first event on the patio at the inn in Camden. I smoked 16 sides of salmon at that event, and it was a lot of fun. We hosted a few more Flammlachs events that winter, and then once COVID hit, the Flammlachs made its way onto our curbside menu.